Oh, shit. Welcome to No More Popcorn, the only YouTube movie review channel left in a post-apocalyptic frog run world.
Oh, you were going to do that?
No, that's all you. The laugh is all you, yeah.
It's kind of my thing is random laughter. It's the thing I do.
Yeah. So we watched Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Rowdy Roddy Piper. Bringing it again.
Isn't that his thing?
That's what
What he would do.
he would walk in his kilt. And that's what he would do.
Drunk as shit.
Yeah. So Nathan Patrick, you were the only one that's seen this movie this week. So let's switch it up and let this little Nathan give the description of the.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Just read the bottom one, not the top one.
Can I do my impression of Patrick reading?
Yeah, you can do that.
Sam Hell, Roddy, parentheses, Roddy Piper, close parentheses, is a muscle-bound combination of wise guy cool and deadly force. It's up to hell in the armed and dangerous beauty Spangle, parentheses, Sandal Bergman, end parentheses, to brave the barren wasteland once known as Earth, ruled by slimy, green, overgrown amphibians. Their mission, to perpetuate the race by impregnating as many fertile women as possible. Humanity's last hope for survival lies in the abilities of a beauty and a beast.
Oh! Very well done.
Yes.
Yeah, nice job.
Wait, how'd that little cocksucker get in here?
Oh,
That's Patrick.
I
He's
kicked
with us
him
every
out.
week.
Yeah. Damn it.
Get out, cat. Get on out of the room. There he goes.
Why?
He pushed that door right open.
It's always Orion.
It's a sneaky
You're like,
one.
I want Lucy in the videos. I want to do this. But when it's Orion,
You
It's
hate him.
necessary.
he's like me if I was a cat.
Just always wanting in the middle of stuff.
That and just fat and stupid.
It's not fat and stupid.
You're not going to say that I'm not.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to take it away?
I was really surprised by this movie. I had no expectations. I just knew Roddy Piper was in it. I didn't know that it was a post-apocalyptic movie, and two, I did not know that it was really just about Roddy Piper trying to bang as many women as they could find.
Well, sometimes he acts like it's more of a burden.
Yeah. It was.
He
it
does.
was when he realized it became a job. He didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
He was doing just fine without it being a job.
That's true.
Yeah.
At the beginning, he was in trouble for banging the wrong guy's daughter or whatever.
Yeah. So, of course, whenever you bang the wrong guy's daughter, they slap a piece of government metal over your dick and then call it government property.
Yes. It's got a flap though.
Yeah. Remember whenever they did that to you?
Yeah.
Are you still allowed within 100 yards of a school?
Oh yeah, that got lifted. That got expunged.
Lifted? I thought that was a life kind of thing. I didn't think they lifted those.
That's what my lawyer said.
So yeah, in this universe, there's no fertility rates have plummeted, and also most of the men have been killed.
In war, right?
So
Yeah, in a nuclear war.
So definitely think Handmaid's Tale mixed with Mad Max and Planet of the Apes.
Except
With
the
frogs.
apes are frogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely for men.
And so Roddy Piper, I mean Sam Hell, he gets caught by whatever human government is left that seems to be run by women mostly.
Well, it's MedTech. They're like higher
MedTech.
up on the military chain.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And so they get him to sign this contract. They slap basically a mechanized chastity belt on him that has a flap that he he can still use, but it also controls him. If he gets too far away from the person
Like
that
a
has
needle goes in and shocks him or
Yeah.
some shit like that. Yeah.
apparently they make very clear it doesn't damage the goods. It just really hurts. And also they can activate it to blow off his bits.
Yeah.
So then,
All via earring.
Yes.
yeah,
Very large military.
It was
issue.
very.
The right one can set it off. The left earring tracks him.
It was just. It was so much symbolism in that. Like, I'm controlling you with my female accessory. I'm going to. You're gonna do what I say. So,
And if that doesn't work, then we've got some really nice military issued camouflage lingerie
Oh man.
with some pink
yeah.
I was
butt
gonna.
cheek flaps.
Yeah. Earlier, I told you I'll explain that. There was another woman that was going to be played as that part, but she couldn't do the whole. She didn't have the time for it, so she got casted. But in her contract said she would do no nudity. The other girl was going to do nudity.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
So their answer to that was that terrible.
Yeah, the terrible
Even
thing.
butt cheek. No, not even
yeah,
a
she
butt
didn't
cheek.
want to show butt cheek, so that explains the reason for the flap
For
stuff.
those
in
who
the back.
don't remember, Sandahl Bergman played Valeria in Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
She was Conan's main squeeze that got killed.
Yeah.
I feel like she was hotter in that movie.
Was it before Conan or after that? I forgot.
I would say before Conan
Yeah.
was before.
I mean, she's gotten older.
yeah, she looked older.
Times were rough. She hadn't gotten anything since then. She probably was out hooking.
She's like, she was out hooking.
she thought she learned some
Things
stuff.
were really rough.
But apparently she didn't.
She
learn
was out
anything.
hooking, but no nudity
Yeah.
in this movie. Yeah, cover my butt cheek.
Her husband's making fun of her. You used to be a star. Oh yeah, well fuck you. I'm going to work. I'm bringing my ass to Frogtown. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the ducats.
Ducats. So, Roddy Piper, this woman, Bergman, Spangle, her character's name is
Old
Spangle.
Yep.
And then another chick who was incredibly hot with the machine gun.
Crap. I didn't write down.
Jodie
her name.
Foster.
Hotter than Jodie Foster.
Sentinella.
Sentinella. They go on a mission. They're in a pink car with a machine gun on top.
Yeah, that you could spot miles away
Yeah.
in the fucking desert.
So they've got to go, and there is in Frogtown there is a frog overlord named Toady that has kidnapped five fertile human females
Phoenix.
that he uses
Yeah.
for his own pleasure. They have to go in, they have to rescue these females, and then Sam Hell, Roddy Piper, has to immediately impregnate them to save the human race.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's where we're at
Yes.
in this movie. That's what this movie is about.
Well, at least we think, because we don't see anyone get impregnated.
No.
No, it doesn't happen.
There's a truck full of hot and horny women ready that have been enslaved
Yeah.
by these frog people.
I will say I am amazed that all the women just love a fertile man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird.
The
Why
world would
would they want that versus just having sex with other men?
That's
is
what-
it the danger that they want?
Yeah, they're like,
I may or may
dodge
not.
that bullet.
You don't think that women actually want to have babies? That whole
I
biological
mean, they know
impulse
he's
thing?
just gonna leave. Now they're left with this kid that they got to take
I actually
care
never
of.
thought about that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he's going to be a presence in their
But
life.
yeah.
if you remember, if you get pregnant, the government takes care of you. You're like,
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it makes
so
sense.
let's jump to that scene.
Mm-hmm.
They're traveling out to this place, Frogtown, but on the way they just encounter a random feral woman.
Oh yeah, she had
Yeah.
escaped from Frogtown, but she wasn't part of that.
They didn't even say
yeah.
that. They didn't say anything.
Yeah, but she led him to it. She's like, it's right over
She
there.
was just
There's
dirty
Frogtown.
and covered in rags.
Yeah.
She was okay. So they're spending the night. They have this woman. She's tied up. She doesn't want.
say a damn
she doesn't want
thing.
to talk. She doesn't want to cooperate. And Spangle eventually is just like, oh, she's just getting way too stressed out. We gotta loosen her up. She gets on her. She grabs her ass, full on grabs her ass, gives her a shot of some drug to to get her.
It was
all,
probably ecstasy.
Like a tranquilizer or something.
yeah. And then she's laying there, and then she's like, "All right, man." Telling Roddy Piper, do your thing.
Yeah, he's like, what, like this? And you would think that at a time like that, it'd be like, you just fucking, this is rape. But no, he's just like, she's all dirty. She hasn't brushed her teeth.
He did mention that. He's like, yeah, she hasn't brushed her teeth. I can't do this.
Yeah, after the deed is done, though. Yeah, that was so funny. We're all laughing because the girl is, the next day she's got on this jumper that they gave her.
She's clean and
Pink
coherent.
jumper.
She's all
She's
clean
clean,
and
she's
happy.
happy.
Yeah, she's hugging and kissing Roddy.
That was an awkward hug
Thank you so
and
much
kiss.
for, sexually assaulting me last night. I really
Getting me
appreciate
pregnant.
this.
Gave her the future of the human race. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. and just the whole, there was that scene, and then before that where Spangle is, when she strips down to her camo underwear and she starts to act like she's gonna seduce him.
Yeah.
And then right as they start to get going, she hits the thing to shock his dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh well, it keeps your fertility up if you get excited."
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
And this whole movie, Roddy Piper, and I want to point, Roddy Piper is just so good. He's so awesome at being crazy and angry. Mm-hmm. I wish he had done more movies because I fucking love that dude.
He just kind of makes you want to smile.
Yeah,
He just seemed like he was genuinely just a good guy.
He's just having fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. So we've touched basically on every other woman in this. Let's talk about the frog woman.
Oh yeah.
Jump straight
That was
to
the one that really got
woman.
me going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way?
I turned into a horny toad.
Catch that on the live stream coming up.
No, so we're in, because of course even in post-apocalyptic Frogtown,
Yeah.
there's a bar.
I'm sure everybody's had their fun with that frog woman.
Oh yeah, yeah, but she doesn't want anything to do with them. She wants a real man.
Because she knows that
like
she
Roddy
could
Piper.
get him.
Huh?
She knows that she could have him.
They're
that's why.
easy.
Yeah.
They're easy bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the post-apocalyptic Star Wars cantina with frogs in it
Yeah.
instead of aliens.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome.
One thing that I was really upset with myself about when we were watching this, they had a whole segment where, when Roddy is talking to, was the character's name Leroy?
Leroy,
Oh,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
paw.
Yeah. So they're sitting there, and Leroy has Coors
Yeah.
beer,
Yeah.
and I was really upset because, he was like, oh, beer, and then Leroy started talking about like, oh, it may be a little blah, blah, blah.
Some radiation on it.
He should have said it's a little hoppy.
Yeah. I heard you say hoppy, and I heard you say it when we were
did I
watching.
say it?
I think you did.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
I just
did.
remember
connect.
being so disappointed.
I didn't connect the dots. You said
Yeah.
it at some point.
Yeah,
I
you
think
said
it was later.
You said it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I thought.
Oh.
And you're like, yeah,
guys,
this is
hoppy.
Yeah, hoppy.
I thought Rachel was about to slap me at one point because I kept trying to do I was like, oh, that was totally unnecessary. But I could tell she wasn't getting it, or at least I didn't think she was. So I said it like 3 more times. She's like, if you say totally one more time. I was so proud of myself. But yeah, so bar slut Frog, she's in on the whole thing. She's in cahoots
yeah.
with the others.
They don't ever explain why. She's just like, I fucked Toady.
It was just
I
over.
want to help you
disagreement.
because I hate that guy.
Yeah.
So she's gonna help. She's their contact to go in and
Yeah.
rescue these girls.
Code word was "I love you."
Yeah, because they never say that in Frogtown.
Nope. Not a whole lot to love in Frogtown. But if you end up there, then you're home.
Yeah.
That's what the sign
Yeah,
is.
that's what the sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know how much the original budget was?
The original budget?
That's all I've
making
been
the
thinking
film.
about.
Okay.
You want to guess?
Yeah, I'd like to guess.
All right. Well, you can guess the original budget and then
What
the
it
actual
actually
budget.
ended up being.
Yeah. Nathan can't answer because he knows.
Okay, I'll guess the original budget.
Okay.
Because I'm just assuming that what it ended up costing them by the time all was said and done
Yeah.
was probably substantially more.
Yeah.
With a premise like this, and this was what year?
88.
88?
So they probably made it in 87, 86-ish.
The first number that comes to my head, and I feel like I'm lowballing it, but I'm going to say 150.
Let me double check that. I think that's what I had looked up earlier.
Like 150,000.
Oh yeah.
$1.50.
$1.50.
$1 million.
All right. So you were correct on that.
Seriously?
I
Yes.
thought he was. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
All right. Nice. Okay.
Do you want to know what the budget ended up being?
Well, now I want to take a second stab.
Go for it.
God, I feel like it's got to be so.
That's his thinking sound.
That is
he
my
makes.
thinking
Yeah,
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Without me trying to guess, like, because in my head I'm already like, oh, it's got to be some crazy huge number, but I don't want to overshoot it, so I'm just gonna say what I would realistically think. I would say probably, 850,000.
Ooh. You're wrong on that one.
Yeah.
1.5 million.
See, I wanted to go for the million, but I was like, maybe not.
You want to know why it got jumped up to
Yeah,
1.5
let's talk about
million?
why.
Yeah.
The frog special effects. He wanted them to all stay the same and for the animatronics and stuff. The guy created one of the frog things, the graphics designer or whatever he is, showed it to him, and they're like, all right, you can have 150 million.
Really?
150 million.
Oh, 1.5 million. I'm sorry. But yeah.
No, I got
Yeah.
what you.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved the way that they looked.
Yeah. It was really done. Done well.
So yeah, the animatronic puppetry, the frog heads are really cool. Mm-hmm. So they've got the mouth going, talking, and then at the same time they have the eyes. The eyes are moving, and then you have like the faces are kind of
Breathing in and out.
pulsating.
Yeah.
And they're slimy, wet looking. It's really cool. I
Yeah.
love that kind of stuff.
Took like
Puppetry.
3 hours for them to do their makeup and like an hour and a half to take all of it off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. That's
Because it didn't look like. I mean, it didn't seem to me like makeup. It was just more like
Well, for the woman, I'm sorry.
woman. Yeah, the woman had. It was
3
more
hours at a
makeup
time.
like. The other
Yeah.
guys, it was more like animatronic
Mhm.
head
Sure.
that they put on.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know, and this is just out of curiosity, and I probably wouldn't know anything on it either, but like what was underneath the robes? Like, do you know what
Yeah,
they
it
used to
would-
like bulk them up or anything? Just
That I don't know.
Okay,
Like,
all right.
there's very little interviews and stuff on this movie, so it's hard to find out a lot of that stuff.
it's so crazy. That's something that
Yeah.
I've been noticing here because with a lot of the ones that we've been watching, I find it really hard to find a lot of shit. Like everybody, I've heard about the movie Hell Comes to Frogtown,
Yeah.
for a while. You can find shit on YouTube and stuff, but actually going to Wikipedia and stuff sometimes doesn't do you a damn bit of good.
It's like, here's
There's
the
like-
plot. Here's when it came out.
Yeah.
Here's the people in it. That's it.
Just watch our video.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You'll find out
that's-
all that
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you know.
Oh, and the director of this movie actually helped out with Terminator too.
Yeah,
By the
okay.
way.
Terminator or Terminator 2.
It was either Terminator 1 with James Cameron.
Terminator TOO,
Yes, also.
not
Terminator
Terminator
also.
TWO.
As well.
Who's on first base?
Which is it's actually kind of because if he worked with James Cameron on Terminator, the trailer for Black Phoenix, what was the movie that you ordered?
Black Moon
Rising.
Black Moon Rising had Sarah Connor
Yeah.
Yep.
from Terminator.
These are all connected somehow.
Yes, they're all connected somehow.
So All right, so James Cameron was not happy with the Terminator and wanted to shoot some additional scenes. And
Oh, you mean like before
Yeah.
it got released?
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck?
and he didn't have any more money from the production company, so they had stopped coming. So he paid for it out of his own pocket. But what ended up happening is that the director from this movie went in and actually redid the opening scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger comes in to the past and is naked at the observatory in Las Vegas. And he shot some other shots in the movie, too.
That was his choice to put that shot in the movie?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's one of the most iconic scenes
Right.
in film history.
Yeah.
That's
Which
pretty
I was
cool.
very surprised to find that.
What's this dude's name again?
His name is Donald G. Jackson.
Donald G. Jackson.
Yes.
Oh, goddamn Jackson.
He's dead now.
God damn it.
2003.
That's a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to believe that he went out fucking 5 enslaved women who wanted to be fucked and
They
impregnated.
all wanted it.
Yeah.
I like to believe that he was dressed up as a frog and made them put bags over their heads. He's like, fuck you.
A little bit of reverse.
Yeah.
Reversal. Reverse racism. How do I get my quotations in here?
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys want to talk about the bag over the head? So let's go back to Slut
yeah.
Frog.
He's really into the slut frog.
I just thought, honestly, I thought it was hysterical because when you take that shot, because at this point you have a lot of like, there is a lot of attention to the women in this movie, and you can tell this is kind of one of those movies. The director's like, oh, let's show these women off. No problem with that. It's in 80s movies all the time. So when you cut to this bar I'm sorry.
It's like,
Watch out, motherfucker.
about to slap me down with the Holy Ghost.
So when you get to the bar in Frogtown, and
Yeah.
it's showing this woman dancing on a bar, and it starts, with her high heels, and she's got on all this.
Yeah,
lace
it's
and stuff.
moving up.
And I'm
It's
thinking,
building
like, okay,
the
here's
expectation.
another hot girl, and then
Yeah.
it gets up there. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus,
Grotesque, fucking squished
Yeah,
frog lizard face.
it was,
Kind of Yoda-like, honestly.
Yeah.
Yoda with lipstick.
it was what's her friend Drescher?
Friends.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of different women
Didn't
to call
sound
her.
like her,
Yeah.
but looked like her.
Yeah. I said while we were watching, I'm like, oh, it's Dakota Fanning, but Dakota Fanning looks like a praying mantis.
Yeah.
And that's legit. I'm not saying she's not pretty.
Yeah, she
She's-
looked weird as a kid and looks weird now.
Yeah, it's praying mantis. Take
Yeah.
a picture of a praying mantis. I promise we'll go right back to the movie, but take a picture of a praying mantis
Yeah.
and put it right next to a picture of Dakota Fanning, and your life will forever be changed in that way.
Done.
But yeah, that's the only reason I feel like of all the points in the movie that were sort of like breathtaking for me, like, oh, it's a frog woman. It's not just some hot woman dancing on a bar.
I mean, she got it good. She got just frog face in a human body. Mm-hmm. And not
Yeah,
like
I guess
a
it
total
could be
frog
worse,
body.
yeah.
But let's. Oh well, she did have fucked up.
Oh, the web
frog hands.
frog
Yeah.
with the suction cups on the ends.
Yeah.
But
She's terrible at hand jobs.
yeah, it just keeps getting stuck.
She could
Popping noise.
Yeah.
Just pop, pop.
She could never like check people out at a grocery store. Things get stuff. So sorry.
You came unplugged.
No.
Oh, I meant,
But she is also so. This movie it has the, and I pointed this out when we were watching it, and I don't know. I don't think you guys have been far enough into anime, but for anime fans, this is like a harem anime, and
yeah.
and this is a legit like kind of style. There might be another word for it, but the style is one guy and a bunch of women. and all the women want to fuck the guy, but the guy is usually really stupid, and either he doesn't understand that they want to fuck him, or he does, and he just can't do it because he's a goofball and he's stupid.
前からかっこよかったけど、今のディアブロが一番かっこいいよ。ええ。ディアブロ、大丈夫ですか？マジックポイントか。じゃあ、前みたいに魔力を与えて元気になってもらうのだ。そうだね。みんなでディアブロを元気にしよう。そういうことなら、今日ばかりは仕方ないですね。それでディアブロが回復するのなら、エデルガルトも脱げ。私も一肌脱がせていただきます。ディアブロ！ディアブロが気絶した。起きてください、ディアブロ。
This kind of had the feeling of that. All the women want to bang him because they all want to have babies. We got to replenish the earth. And this guy, he's just super hot too. He's just really cool, and they can't help it. And then even the frog woman, there's a scene when they're alone. They get alone later, and she comes onto him hard. She comes onto him real hard.
Yeah.
She even says, like, I like it rough, and then he knocks her over or whatever.
Yeah, please don't be gentle.
Yeah, don't be gentle. He's like, that won't be hard.
So just because you said stupid and stuff, I wanted to ask during the movie, but I just didn't want to interrupt. What is harem?
A harem, like a group of women.
Harem is like a king would have
A harem of women.
his stable of hot women that he would just bang. He would have his wife that he would have his kids with,
Yeah.
and then he would have his harem, and it would just be, a huge part of the palace with
Just
all
for
these
them.
hot women with guarded by eunuchs, and he would just go and bang them whenever.
Yeah, when
Sultan of Brunei today still does that. They're still around.
I was just curious because the first thing that I thought of when I heard, it said harem, that remember that old like 60s or 70s group Procol harem, whiter shade of pale, and I was like, I've always wondered what that fucking. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to learn something today. I had no idea. I had no idea what harem meant. And I'm like, now would be a good time to ask, and I don't want to sound stupid. So I figured I'd wait until our review where I could sound stupid in your face.
No, we're all here to
I
learn.
just discovered an older harem anime. I'll send it to you. It's got tits and everything. It's retarded, but it's really funny. So
Yeah.
I'll send you a link to that.
All right. So we've touched base on the bag over the head. Where does that put us at with the movie?
Well, what's her name? Spangle got. So the whole thing was they were going into Frogtown. They were going to pretend that he was going to sell her as a slave.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They went in, and then Toady, who was no, not Toady,
The
Bull,
captain yeah, Bull. Yeah.
Bull, who I still can't get his voice, but basically all these frogs sound like some version of
James Earl Jones.
Jones, but Bull was a bit more crazy. He would just yell and then just laugh for no reason. But he basically stole her. He was going to sell her to another guy. He stole her. He went to give her to Toady to join his harem. And then now we have Sam Hell is... Oh, and then Bull was going to torture him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But before that, he cuts off his chastity belt thing.
Right. Yeah, because even he could... it's getting... This whole time, you've got Spangle, who's getting ready to embark on the adventure of the dance of the three snakes.
Yes.
We'll get to that soon.
Yeah, I don't want to talk much. I just had to preface it. So she gets her earring brushed
By a blanket.
and that sets off the thing in the chastity belt ordeal. So Bull is like in the process of torturing him, and Roddy starts screaming like, "God, get this thing off of me!" And even the way that I thought it was funny is just the facial expression of Bull.
Yeah.
And everything was just like, God, I mean, I hate this dude, but I don't want him getting his fucking dick stung like that. You know, like come on, I gotta get some sympathy.
Yeah.
You know, so he's regassing his chainsaw. And they get it off. Yeah.
Helps
The
him
chastity
out.
belt. They get it off.
Yeah.
Getting off comes later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting off.
Yeah. We assume still off
assume.
screen.
Yeah. Well,
With an infertile woman.
Wait, was Spangle infertile?
Never came out. Pretty sure she was though.
What? She's a lesbian?
No,
she was kind of a lesbian.
You said came out
Oh, I was saying it never came out. But
up his
she
penis.
she was fertile.
We need to rewatch this movie. There's so many unanswered questions.
They do actually have sequels to this. And
What?
Yeah.
Come again?
There are sequels.
No way.
Roddy Piper is not in them though.
Aw, boo.
Yeah. They look terrible.
Is it because
He's
he's
just bad?
whatever?
Yeah.
This is okay. There's sequels to this movie, and you can only get it in a double pack with
Yes.
DEFCON 4
That looks pretty cool.
defense
too.
condition.
Same director though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, same guy.
Oh, we
For
gotta-
the Hell Comes to
DEFCON
Frogtown. scene.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, same guy. They just
Gotcha.
don't look great at all.
Yeah.
Well, we probably
but, yeah.
still should check that out just to be sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay, so do we want to talk about Spangle? We didn't talk about what's his fucking name?
Toady.
No, goddamn
Poppy.
pimento cheese lips or whatever.
Squid lips.
Squid lips. I can never
What
remember
is there
what
to
type
talk
of
about
lips.
with squid lips?
Squid lips can
He's
have
called
a gun.
Squid Lips, and he's the very first thing we see.
I know, but
He's like,
See
yeah,
him later.
I
towards the
know.
end.
If your name was Squid Lips, Squid Lips in a movie. Okay, fuck
You
it.
didn't catch who Squid Lips was?
He was the guy at the very end.
Right.
He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to ruin it because I didn't know if we were going to wait till the end. He's the bad guy.
Oh, well, I mean,
he's the guy that Roddy Piper banged his daughter, and he's
yeah,
mad
he's
about
angry.
it.
Yeah.
And he wants,
Even though his daughter's pregnant, which is what every woman wants.
which is what everybody wants.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Still
thing
mad.
is, his
was
whole
fu-
thing, his
yeah.
speech at the end, he wants to take back the world from the women.
Mm-hmm.
He's tired of it. He's sick of it. He was actually the hero of the movie. This
If
movie
there's one
pulls a
person who's
switcheroo.
thinking,
This movie pulls a switcheroo on you. You think Sam Hell is the hero?
You're
It's
wrong.
not. Yeah, you're completely wrong. He rapes women. He rapes a woman. He then he steals
Plants a
women
seed into them.
from another place so he can also then rape them. This
Yeah.
man, whose daughter he also raped, who only wants to restore the patriarchy like should be. It's completely backwards.
all right. Well, no, it's true.
Yeah, it's totally true.
It's very comical. Yeah. Right.
Where do you go from there?
Well, we need to talk. about
We have to go back. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
to the
We got to go back to the weird ceremony.
snakes.
Right, yeah, the three
Yeah.
snakes, but the ceremony leading up to it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to talk about the tent that Spangle slept in.
Oh, that.
Well, you
nice
guys
tent.
know I like
yeah,
tents.
Yeah,
Also
yeah.
very important.
Yeah, it was a nice tent.
I've been looking for a tent where the
It's
door
one
goes
that Brian wants,
all the way up. You know,
Yeah,
you can
you-
just
you-
walk in that
yeah,
motherfucker.
you don't have to hunker down.
I'm a big boy. It's hard.
Yeah.
It hurts my knees. So if anyone knows where to get that tent or a tent with a door that goes, 6
Yeah.
odd some foot up there.
Leave
It
a
seemed like
comment.
she had lights in it too, all right, let's get back to the movie. But that was a good tent.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
It was good. Do you think it was like a Coleman
I'm
or
thinking Coleman.
Really.
What would you think?
tell me one other tent brand?
Yeah, right.
North Face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it'd be a North Face. If you know what it is, leave us a comment so we can go out and buy that tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she offer that tent for Roddy to fuck the girl in? I mean, I get why because she wants. She's like, I don't want him.
She probably didn't. She wants to be with Roddy, but does and realizes what he has to do, but
she
don't really want. Well, she did watch it.
She did.
She was watching.
Yeah,
She tried to seduce. She tried to get him to want to fuck that girl.
She was the fluffer.
Yeah.
I guess as long as it's not in her home, she's okay with it.
Yeah.
But if it's outside it,
Okay.
he's just doing a job.
God, what an embarrassing erotic dance too.
She was trained in the arts.
Arts of seduction.
Yes.
It was not
No.
seductive.
I've never felt so bad for a character on screen. Roddy's just sitting there like,
My
and
penis.
she's trying so hard. Like,
Yeah, my penis did not twitch one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've watched these before, you know I'm into this shit. And I was just like, I just kept thinking back. She was like, man, she was way hotter than Conan. I don't know what happened, man. Like her heart wasn't in it. I don't know what it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I digressed a little bit there, but
Speaking about her heart being into it, she gets captured,
Yes.
and then she's in the harem. She's waking up.
Her body's awakening.
And then,
Yeah.
we come in, and the other harem girls are gathered around her, and they're doing like a weird, like wavy arm thing. And she's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
welcome to Bath and Body Works.
They're like, you're like, we're awakening your body
Yeah.
or something, and then they have these like
Little
filmy
thin blankets.
thin things,
Yeah.
and they're waving them over, and she just gets. She's supposed to be getting aroused, but it's like all they did was make her look more sweaty.
Is that
She
what
did
it was?
look
And
sweatier. Yeah.
I'm actually asking. I couldn't really tell. I'm like, how are they preparing her? I didn't know
Yeah,
if it
they're
was
supposed to
be
be.
relaxed.
like-
Don't think about the
she-
fact
yeah,
that
she
you're
was
about
trying
to
to
fuck
make-
a frog. I didn't know.
It's like they're doing some weird fucking ritual to make her horny.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
It's like they inserted some occultic kind of ceremony.
Yeah,
It didn't make any sense.
She looked like she was trying to make like an aroused face, but it
Yeah,
just
she's
didn't,
just
it
like-
just didn't work. It just looked like she was
and
really,
then each
really
time they
hot
cut
and
back,
annoyed.
she's
Yeah.
more sweaty. And
Yeah.
she's like just dripping with sweat. She's like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. And then we get to
we get to the dance.
probably
of the
the
three snakes.
ultimate,
Yes.
one of the ultimate dance of the three snakes. And the girls tell her, just remember this feeling for the dance of the three snakes.
Because if you fuck up, you die.
Yeah. She goes in. She is now in front. She's got her, like, I don't know, white, lacy
Yes.
thing on. And she's now presented before the King Toad, Toady. And he's got his guard with their shotgun. Everybody has a shotgun in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, there was a sale.
Yeah.
It's like we can only get...
Rifles.
We went to Dick's and we could only get shotguns. So we got a bulk sale of this one pump shotgun thing. And he's like, dance for me! Dance!
Yes, that's a good impersonation.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she's like,
So bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dance for me!
The only dance I'm gonna do is the dance on your grave!
Dance or die!
Modern or ballet?
The dance of the three snakes!
Dance of the three snakes.
Remember this passion, and you may survive the dance of the three snakes.
Wow.
have aroused the three snakes! Come to me!
I do have to give you a lot of credit here. When you said you're like, I hope it's gonna be like, 3 dicks or something. I was like, that's a funny idea, but there's no way. There's no way in hell that that's what it's gonna be.
What it is.
Yeah, and that is exactly what it is. Is Toady? Toady has 3 snake dicks.
Yeah, he got the better part of the mutation during the
Of all
That's probably why he's in charge.
of all the fucking premonitions I think that I've ever heard watching people or watching movies with people, that was the most outlandish, and it became totally true.
It is once again very anime. There is like one Japanese dude in the 80s that watched this movie and then created hentai.
Yeah.
It is completely, it is so weird. But what was that? Is that your hentai noise?
That's the frog noise. They've awoken.
Yeah, she's doing her dance, and finally she remembers what they said. They're like, remember this feeling. Yeah. So she goes, oh, I'm supposed to be sexy. That's the point of this. So she sort of just kind of twirls around and does this, and that's supposed to be sexy.
Wouldn't it be funny if he turned her down just like Roddy did?
Yeah,
it's like what the fuck?
It's like shoot her with all your shotguns.
Put your blouse back on.
But we do see Toady eventually go, oh, you've awakened the 3 snakes.
Yeah.
And then you can see his
Underneath
pants like start to. He's got a triple tent. Going.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
And just then Spangle was like, fuck yes.
I've
3
been waiting
dicks
for this moment
All I've ever
all my
wanted.
life.
Oh man. She's like, hell comes to Frogtown. She's like, fuck, I'm coming back first chance I get. This dude's ready to go.
Gabby is so slippery, Just think about that.
That makes it easy.
That's what you need the suction cup hands for.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense now.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch some anime later, some hentai, research it.
Yeah. See when hentai came out.
Do you guys know that snakes do have double penises?
I learned this from you.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a thing I like talking about.
No, because I had asked you because you used to raise snakes.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do they procreate?
They have double barbed penises. Like there's no getting away. Once it's locked in.
I feel like Andy Dick probably has that.
Hey guys. You've been Andy Dicked.
Well, so we are at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So we've got.
Oh, he gets the harem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. By the way,
he didn't do the harem there because they were trying to escape. Then they escape, and then they get chased down Mad Max style by Toady with his Mercedes-Benz.
I was so thinking, man, this is gonna be a great Mad Max style. There's gonna be a dozen cars coming at him.
Nope.
It's gonna be a huge fight, and then it's just this one car with Toady in the back, like.
1.5,
and it has a cannon that it shoots.
With $1.5 million, they can afford some more cars.
They spent so much. It
Yeah,
was all
so much on the makeup
faces.
and then explosions. Yep.
Yeah, the explosions were actually cool.
Yeah.
That is something I always do pay attention to. Because, I mean, even in a lot of your bigger ones, like huge movies, you'll always see, like, the fireworks and stuff that they're using go off.
Yeah.
Wasn't any of that in this. It was just
No.
legit, straight up.
Actual flames and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
think it's always cool. to see
Mushroom
that.
clouds.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they get to the end, there's a big fight, and Roddy Piper gets all of his girls. That's the way it should end, right?
And he still acted like it was a bird. He,
Yeah.
he was like,
I mean,
he's like,
you got the girl you wanted, and she's telling you it's okay to do these harems.
yeah.
And he's like,
A soldier's work is never
Yeah.
done.
yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure is what he said. Because he turns around, and he looks in the back, and all of these girls are just,
They're just,
they're so ready.
they've got like their Jasmine outfits,
Yeah.
but with their 80s
80s haircut,
hair,
makeup.
Yeah.
like puffy hair.
That one in the bottom left corner, whenever you guys watch it, she looked terrible.
She did look
Yeah.
quite scary. She, she looked like probably who used to organize Lilith Fair.
Yeah.
You guys remember Lilith Fair?
Oh, what is that?
It was a mainly lesbian music festival.
Oh.
Yeah, like Sarah McLachlan and all, and all these
Yeah.
women would always get. It just seems like she was probably the one who invented Lilith.
Oh, yeah.
okay. I got you. I got you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to go into ratings?
Do ratings now, or do you
It
want to do
is-
some questions?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Questions. Oh shit.
So for the first time, none of these questions are written down.
They're just.
I had a question earlier, and I done forgot.
I have one for Brian
Okay.
on the tip of my tongue.
I'll take it.
Brian.
Give it to me.
Frog woman.
Mm-hmm.
Smash or pass.
Fuck, marry, or fillet.
All right. If I was Roddy or if I lived in Frogtown.
I'd say lived in Frogtown.
Yeah.
If I lived in
If you were you.
Frogtown, I would fuck that frog.
Okay.
Because what else? Well, no. There's five fucking fertile women.
No, but they're for Toady, man. They're for Toady. You
Right.
can't just go and roll into his harem.
All right.
Yeah.
I would say
You got to remember, there's other women. They're just not fertile. There's more
Yeah.
women there than there are men. Most of the men died during the
Frogtown,
nuclear
though, it doesn't
holocaust.
really show that.
Yeah,
it shows all frog
Yeah,
dudes.
so-
Frogtown.
Okay, so you're constraining it to you live in Frogtown.
I'm asking
Yeah, I'm
him.
saying, I'm
Okay.
saying that if
Yeah.
I lived in Frogtown,
Okay, yeah.
and if I was drinking that
the radioactive.
the
stuff.
radioactive beer
Yeah.
in that bar.
in that bar,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I have probably already stooped to my lowest point, so I might as well have sex with Frog Lady,
Okay.
and somehow I'm her worst. I still end up at the bottom of that equation. Now, I would probably use the bag for different purposes.
Yeah.
I would probably be so intoxicated at this point that I would be throwing up in the bag.
Ooh. Onto yourself.
What?
Oh, I was imagining the bag was on your head and you were puking. Not that you were puking into the bag.
Yeah.
You just
Now tie it real good and tight, sweetheart. I don't
This
want
is the
puke
guy
getting
that told us about the Cosby sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I would. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd
You think she's got
smash.
some pretty good blowjob lips, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got some good gams.
good.
Those legs were good.
imagine that tongue just shooting out of her mouth.
Right,
That'd be wild.
right into your butthole.
I'm just imagining like a game, like you're like coming.
Oh, yeah, and she
Yeah,
just
she's-
catches it off.
We found peak, no more popcorn. This moment. We found it.
All right. Who's next?
I still can't think of a question. I had one
Brian?
outside earlier.
All
That's
right.
good.
Do you want me to give you a moment, or do you want me to think of something?
Give us a question, Brian.
You do something.
Okay.
Ask me one while he thinks.
All right, I could do that.
Yeah.
I think I got one.
I feel like I already know the answer to this, but I'm just going to go ahead and ask you anyway.
Yeah.
Spangle or Citronella.
Oh, dude, yeah, Citronella all the way.
Citronella.
Out of everybody,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
woman in that movie.
Okay,
yeah.
I figured that would be it, but I thought you might
Yeah.
think for a minute, just because I know that you know, yeah, you like.
Here's the thing about 80s like girls in 80s movies. It's that they're always really fit. Like
Oh.
they always have abs.
Yeah.
And some of them have huge tits too.
You
I
like
don't-
the washboard abs and the tits.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
have to be. I mean, sometimes they're fake, but that doesn't bother me so
Yeah.
much. But no, there's just a thing about the '80s look that I really like. But yeah, that Citronella, like I said, she looked like she was in a big hair band music video, like dancing on a table or something. She had that look.
White Snake or something.
Yeah. And she just sat there with her machine gun. I liked her. I liked her a lot.
Oh yeah, you could tell that
She was
we
into
were
it.
joking about it during the movie. Like, I'm sure the director placed her there for nothing more than eye candy because
definitely.
her lines are awful.
Which she does get naked.
She does.
Briefly,
Yeah,
very
she's
briefly.
naked for a second. She doesn't hardly say shit.
Nope.
Her character is honestly a side. It's just filler. It really
Just to have a hot
it's,
chick.
it's just there.
Did you find a spot? The best one.
Yeah.
Golden, you did. I think I can do better. I don't think you can.
His weird one-liner. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I think I got a question now.
All right.
Okay.
So would you guys, living in this world, just say that you guys are fertile just so you can bang all the women that you can?
Do what? Do what?
Just, would you guys, living during this period,
Yeah.
just tell women that you're fertile
Oh.
just to bang as many women as you can?
Now they did do testing on Roddy.
Yeah.
MedTech did.
Yeah.
But he ain't getting tested out.
Yeah, outside.
Okay, so without the technicalities behind, if
So, like, if you guys were infertile,
sure,
would you be saying you were fertile to get
if I was
laid?
a single man, sure,
Yeah,
why not?
yeah.
Let me be honest with you. I would like to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would, but honestly, if you know me, I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't.
Be too easy.
No, I
mean,
don't lie. I can't lie that way. People that know me, I can't do so.
Oh, I didn't.
But yeah,
actually-
but would
I
I-
didn't take the moral stance on it because
Yeah,
these women want babies.
Yeah,
no,
all the women want.
Here's
babies
what-
in this.
I'm just saying. Yes, of course. You asked me now, like, yeah, bang them all. I'd love to. I would, of course, love to.
Yeah.
High five, and then you come around and do this one down here.
Yeah. Top Gun.
Yeah, but no. If I was literally in that situation, as me now, no, I wouldn't. No.
Okay.
When I think of it in that light, I'm with you.
But that's a really boring answer. I'm sorry.
If
everyone.
I if I
apologize.
lived in a post-apocalyptic world and I wore a white or pink button-up shirt, collar popped, khaki shorts, and some slip-on loafers,
Yeah.
I would totally
Oh, definitely.
do that.
That's
Yeah.
the suit to do that in.
Yeah. If me, yeah, I couldn't. I'm with Nathan.
Okay.
How about you though? I'm curious.
I
Now,
mean,
don't side with us just because you
No,
don't sound like
no.
a good person. You're fucked up, man.
we know you're dirty.
If
We
I
know
was-
you're dirty.
If I was single, just moving from town to town, probably.
I feel like if you were single
Yeah.
and moving from town to town,
Yeah.
and you came across a town
Yeah.
full of women who just wanted someone to fuck them, you probably would
Yeah.
not move out of that town.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait a minute. Let me amend my statement.
They'll eventually figure out after 9 months. Hey, we.
All
got
right,
no
this
baby.
guy's full of
Yeah.
shit. Get
Yeah,
up.
let me amend my statement. If I'm in a town full of hot women and they all want to have kids, and they think they probably want me to be fertile. That's what they're hoping for.
Yeah.
And I am drunk and stupid, and I'm surrounded by that. I'll probably just do whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
and then feel bad later, and then run out of town. Probably,
All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
If Would you rather have one penis or three? Now think about this one.
Yeah.
3.
There ain't no way in hell I would
Three
want
would be
3
up-
dicks.
You can control them.
Well, let me be honest. I would
Individually.
prefer 2, but 3.
There is a man with 2 penises. He wrote a book.
I don't know about.
Is this as real as the whole Jamie Lee Curtis has a vagina and a penis thing?
I've never heard that one, but yes, it's
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard that
Yeah.
either.
What are you looking at?
It's in the special features
Well, let's
of
just-
every
Okay.
movie she's in.
I think
just-
it'd be interesting to have 3 penises.
3 would be too much. 2 though, and let me go back to hentai. You can just imagine 2 penises.
Yep.
What you might
The
do with
shocker.
what you might do with 2 penises. It's yeah, I'd go for 2.
Okay.
Split the difference.
Yeah.
I'm just fine with the one.
You just want the one?
Think it's too much work?
I'm thinking about comfortability.
And you'd be comfortable because you'd be used to it. You can individually control them as well.
Individually, like you can
Yeah.
get one hard, but not the others.
Yeah.
Like you could,
There's 2 just
like the
flicking
hornier,
that fucking
the
butthole.
hornier you get, the
Yeah.
more like they just 1, 2, 3.
You could do
Like,
that.
oh, we're up to
Yeah.
3 snakes.
Yeah.
Look out,
Yeah.
look out, ladies.
Yeah.
Ooh, A, B, C.
I feel like if we had any women that watched our show, we've lost them.
No.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, because Rachel hasn't even caught up yet, I'm wondering if there's a reason why. But I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure that our number of viewers who are priests probably just raised.
Yeah.
I was going to say they know what's up. They don't know.
I in no way.
Dicks?
Yeah.
I in no way endorse.
No, I
agree.
retracted my statement.
Oh, I gotta
I,
pee.
I just can't.
Oh, I gotta pee so bad.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay, I had to do it the other day. Hey, I bet if you had 3 penises, you could just flop one fucking over. We could put a little bucket there.
If you could pee
I mean,
through all
if
3
I
at the
had
same time, it would be
One,
super
I
fast.
could do that.
Well, yeah,
too.
that's true.
Well, how about we just say this?
Yeah.
That's the end of the show,
Well, we haven't given
No
ratings.
ratings?
guys. We're editing those in at the end. Remember, we're
Oh.
doing those later. And
Oh, yeah.
and then we're gonna put them
Okay.
in. You guys,
Yeah. Okay.
here's our ratings.
Yeah.
Enjoy. All right, we're here backstage with Toad Rammer.
Yeah.
How are you feeling tonight, Toad Rammer?
So pumped for this movie. So pumped.
So you enjoyed the movie?
Oh yeah. Loved all the harems. So many harems and so many frogs just all over the place. It's got me wanting to ram some toads.
Toad Rammer, how did you get your name, Toad Rammer?
I just ram my toad and some toads. That's what I do.
You rammed your toad into some toads.
Oh yeah. Love ramming my toad. I gave my penis the nickname Toad. Cause it's small but girthy. It's not a frog.
Toad Rammer.
Yeah.
Small but girthy.
Yeah. I ram my toad on my opponent. That's my finishing move.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would your final score for Hell Comes to Frogtown be, Toad Rammer?
All right. Hang on, I'm gonna show you on my chest. 4. Cause it's great, but not that great. Didn't see any toad fucking. That's why I give it a 4.
Thank you, Toad Rammer.
Yeah. Is that all?
No, that's good. Thank you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name is... I'm asking the questions here.
Yeah, ask him.
Tell people your name.
Anything. My name's Rosebud.
Rosebud.
Yeah, Rosebud.
How are you feeling today, Rosebud?
Feeling fucking rosy. Little froggy.
Little froggy. So tonight we watched on No More Popcorn. We watched Hell Comes to Frogtown. Give us some of your thoughts about the movie.
Oh, it's fucking badass, man. Fucking badass. I would have smashed so much toad ass in that fucking movie, man. Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Sensing a theme in this movie, a lot of toad smashing from the viewers. Have any more thoughts of the movie?
I want to say I give this movie 4.5 buckets of popcorn.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 buckets of popcorn with some warts put on it. You get warts from frogs.
So, your nemesis, Toad Rammer. Toad Rammer gave it a 4. I don't think he liked the movie as much as you did.
He's not going to like what's going to happen to him next week in the ring. Rosebud's coming to Frogtown. Fucking smash his ass. That's what's happening. My ranking stands, and you, Toad Boy, are going down. Going down.
We got Pollywog over here. Pollywog. Pollywog. Pollywog's asleep right now. Pollywog. Hey. Hey. Hey.
What do you want, human?
Want to know what you thought of the movie, Pollywog?
Movie? What movie?
Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Frogtown. That movie. What movie?
Pollywog? You been drinking too much, have you? Hell Comes to Frogtown?
Hell Comes to Frogtown. I thought it was a great movie. There was a lot of girls, and a lot of pretty girls. There was frog people. I like frog people. Frog people are funny.
What are you gonna rate the movie, Pollywog?
Movie?
Jesus.
What movie?
The movie that everybody came here for.
Frogtown. I give Frogtown 4 buckets of popcorn.
Easy now.
I give movie 4 buckets of popcorn. 4 buckets of popcorn.
It's so wet down here. Oh, so sweet. You heard it here. 4 buckets of popcorn for Pollywog.
Oh. And guys, that's the end of the show.
Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah, gay.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Are you gonna seriously trip on that on your way to the bathroom? It's not an obstacle course.
I don't want to.
Is this like that whole shoe and tie thing was really weird. It's like a move. Is that what you do with the ladies? You do the my shoe's untied,
And then he proposes to them.
and then he gets down on his knees.
Patrick goes to Pussy Town.
Now that's an end of a video.
Right there.